Once upon a time in a village in Africa, there lived a young girl named Abena. Now, Abena was known throughout the village as the fastest runner. Her legs were like pistons pumping as she sped through the marketplace, weaving between the stalls of traders and dodging the hands of men, trying to get a hold of her. Even the bravest warriors couldn't get close enough to land a blow. They would run into the forest, only to come out with scratches and bruises, telling tales of the monster's fiery breath and sharp claws. For Abena had a gift from God, a gift that made her special, her speed. All the women looked at each other. They knew who the fastest was, but they were afraid to send her. And before it could recover, she plunged the spear into its side. The monster let out a roar that shook the forest as it tried to get away, but the spear was stuck fast in its skin. Abena pulled it out and plunged it into the monster again and again until it fell to the ground, its roars becoming weaker and weaker until it was nothing but a whimper. She was just a child. What if she got hurt? But they had no choice. They had gone to the river to collect water, and when they saw what Abena had done, they cheered. The monster was dead, but little did it know what was coming. And every time she ran, the memory of the roaring monster faded into a distant echo, a reminder of the day the little girl with the fastest legs saved them all. As the monster roared and charged at Abena, she dodged its snapping jaws and ran around its tail, moving as fast as lightning. The monster, confused and angry, kept trying to catch her, but it was no use. She was too quick. The monster was getting bolder, and soon it would be too late. She would leave the other children far behind as she raced down the dusty roads, her laughter echoing in the air. One day, word reached the village of a terrible monster that lived deep in the forest. It had the head of a lion, the body of a crocodile, and could breathe fire. The villagers were terrified. Their fields were being destroyed, and their animals were being eaten. The monster was just beyond the edge of the village, lurking in the tall grasses, waiting to strike. She took a spear from one of the warriors, tied it to her back with some vines, and ran into the forest. The village elder called all the men to fight the monster, but they all came back defeated. Then the village elder turned to the women. "We need someone fast, someone who can get close to the beast and bring it down," he said. So they sent for Abena. When she heard the village elder's request, she didn't hesitate. She knew what she had to do. Now, when the monster saw this tiny girl running towards it, it laughed. It thought it would be an easy meal. Abena kept going, and after a while, she managed to tie the vines to the monster's tail, tripping it up. And that's when the other villagers came into the clearing. From that day on, Abena was known not only as the fastest runner, but also as the bravest girl in the village.